What's going on, everybody? This is Star of the Misfit Effect. And of course, I'm joined with my delectable, wonderful, fantastic, you know, always awesome co-host, the lovely Miss Sarah Lace.
Thank you, thank you. So we are back at it again, filming a few episodes in advance. And today we actually have a gorgeous MILF. You might know her as that naughty nurse or that MILF next door, but we know her as the gorgeous Jenn Cameron. So hello, mommy. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for coming on. Um,
Yeah, of course.
so, for the fans that may not know who you are, would you like to describe yourself?
Sure. So I'm Jenn Cameron, or Naughty Nurse Jenn Cameron. I film a lot of like Cheating Wife, um, or Stepmom and Naughty Nurse content.
Okay, okay. So, are those the things that you specialize in, or and are there other things that you like to film as well?
I honestly like I'll film almost anything, but I would say that my fans best know me for like the Naughty Nurse and Cheating Wife stuff.
Okay, okay.
Hey, so
So,
how long have you been shooting in the industry?
I am been in about 3 years.
okay. So,
My
not much
my
of a newbie.
Not too much. My first year, I only did solo OnlyFans stuff.
Okay.
And then, so 2 years ago, I started doing like, more boy girl. I've done some studio shoots. Mostly I make my own content though.
Nice, nice. Um, I know that there is a certain power to filming your own content. Um, is there a certain time that you like to release your content?
I release a new film every week.
Oh,
Ooh,
Yeah.
wow.
I've been a busy girl.
mhm. Stay busy. That is awesome.
Yeah. So if you sign up for my OnlyFans, you get a new scene every week.
Nice. So you've been filming for about 3 years,
Yes.
and you release a video every week for 3 years. Like you've already filmed at least like five, 600 scenes.
Well, I wasn't always that consistent.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. We can round down. We can make it 500.
I would say the last year I've released a film a week. Every
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before that, I was kind of like, oh, I should release something. And then, but that's when I was working more,
Yeah, I
like my
completely
like my vanilla
understand.
job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's definitely a work-life balance that has to happen, especially if you're juggling two different gigs.
absolutely. It's like having two different lives.
Yeah. So, how was that when you first started and you were trying to juggle that?
It was really hard because when I first started, I worked for the government. And
Okay.
I was convinced that they had some kind of software that was going to like scan our faces and I was going to like pop up like on a porn site. So I was like super low key when I worked there. But once I transitioned out, I'm a little bit more open.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like my family knows. So I don't have that pressure of trying to keep it a secret like from my family. Um, my work doesn't know.
Are you still doing it? Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I still work as a nurse.
So you really are the naughty nurse.
I really am.
Oh, here I thought that you just really enjoyed like nurse role play,
Oh
but
no, I really work as a nurse.
okay, spicy.
So that's a little bit stressful because every time I get called into the office, I'm like, today's the day.
Right? You're like, I hope they didn't find that video. I hope they didn't find those videos.
Yeah.
But it is also like, what video did they see and who saw
Yes,
it?
honestly, that. I feel like that can be one of the scary things because, like,
So
sometimes
I'm
we.
hoping that, if somebody in upper management were to happen to see something, they're going to be just as hesitant to say something to me as
I,
I am to them.
I would hope
If
so
they,
because if they
they have
found
to
it,
admit they watched it.
exactly, do they really want to admit to HR, for example, that they
Exactly.
saw that video?
Yeah, I was scrolling on the internet. I saw Jen, and how'd you see Jen? Um, squirrel.
Yeah. That's like I wait for it. So now I just work like as needed. So my other plan is like out of sight, out of mind. If my face isn't there all the time like it was,
Hmm.
Mhm.
then maybe if you do come across it, I won't be like fresh in your mind like you just saw me.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
That's my plan.
Mhm.
so
I mean, so far so good.
So far, so good. And I'm nice to everybody. I
Yes.
think that
Oh,
goes a long way too. If you are nice to your coworkers, they're not going to do mean stuff to you. I
mhm.
hope.
I
You're so-
mean, I think no matter what, people are going to have issues with anything, but hopefully nobody says anything, and you can have a good split personality like lifestyle
I hope.
for the longevity.
I hope so. But I know I see more and more people that their jobs are finding out and they're getting fired, and it's a shame.
Yeah, honestly, I can actually relate because that is something similar that kind of happened to me as well. But essentially, I had posted some nudes on Tumblr, but I didn't have my face out. But I guess like my ex went ahead and created a Snapchat and was posting all that stuff, sending it out to people.
Oh my gosh.
That's how my job found out. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
awful.
exactly. So stuff like that does happen, but honestly, at least that's kind of why we keep building up our content so we don't have to rely on them and kind of be scared
Right.
of that, you know?
And it's always in the back of my mind that it could happen. So when it does, because I'm sure it will eventually, I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, how did this happen? Like,
Mhm.
I know
Exactly.
that it's a chance.
Mm-hmm. Especially with something in your savings account, like you'll be in a position of power to just kind of do whatever you want and just move freely from there.
Yeah, no, for sure. That is what's good about having your own content.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I try to
So,
do a mix because it's good, like for my content, to do a studio shoot because that puts my face out there to new fans that maybe wouldn't have seen me otherwise.
Absolutely. And it gives you more experience working with others as well.
Absolutely.
so
Yeah.
question. So, who all have you shot with in the studio?
I recently just shot with Naughty America.
Okay.
When I was brand new, like baby new, I shot for Team Skeet.
Hmm.
Okay.
So that was, gosh, probably almost 3 years ago now.
Okay.
Um, I've done DP Diva and Perv City.
Okay.
Okay. So you've already done DPs.
I have.
What? Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Have another girl
The
who
way
can
she just
handle
said
it.
that was like, I don't like it. She said, I have.
I came home from that shoot and I was like so proud of myself. I'm like, I really asked a lot of my body and it delivered, thank goodness.
That's awesome. Honestly, I feel like after that, you need like a nice hot bath, a massage,
Yes,
like everything, all the self care.
absolutely. It was a hard shoot for sure.
Who was it
But
with?
it looks so good though when I watched like the clips. I'm like, that looks so good.
So do you normally do you do more DP now? Or was it just was that one in particular like
I've
the
only
highlight?
done DP 3 times.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
so I'm still like pretty new at it. And then I've only done DVP once.
Okay. Okay. Which one did you prefer, or which one would you rather do again?
Honestly, I think a DP.
DP?
I
Okay.
think, I think so. I thought the DVP would be more comfortable, but it wasn't.
Because it's like an extra stretch that I'm sure you were not expecting.
No, it was like a burning sensation. Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh,
So I'd rather just do a DP. But there's still like a lot. Like I've never done a gangbang. I haven't done that yet.
okay.
I've never done like a blow bang. So there's definitely still some things out there for my fans to
What
wait.
all what all have you not shot that you want to shoot?
What's that?
What all is out there that you haven't shot yet that you really want to shoot soon?
I really want to do a blow bang.
Okay.
Ooh, how
That's
many
what I
guys?
really want to do. But a lot of guys don't want to do a blow bang.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Yeah. I mean, even a gangbang, like I tried to set one of those up and a lot of guys just aren't into it.
It depends on who you ask, because there's a lot of people out here who love, because from what I know, a lot of people who are newer, they get thrown into a gangbang just to
Okay.
make sure that their ding dong can work. Um, Sarah, you're laughing, but you know I'm
No,
right.
I know the exact reason why. I just laugh because I know why.
Yeah, I mean they gotta make sure their dick work and like because not everybody can, maintain an erection.
Right.
And but then there's also people who have been around in the industry like for a while and they're not as popular anymore or they just don't get work. So they still want to work. So they do gangbangs or blowbangs.
Well, I need to find some of those guys.
Absolutely. I mean, I know that there's a company that films blow bangs in Vegas, so I'm sure you might be able to find more people there.
Yeah, that's true. Because I'm on the East Coast.
Okay, so maybe
Yeah.
you plan some
I
Vegas.
have to put some feelers out.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be so hot.
Yeah, no, I would be so excited.
So we ask everybody this because we don't just dwell directly on the porn. So what do you do for fun? What is a fun day in the life of Jen?
A fun day, like in my regular life.
Yeah, so like this is like what do you do for fun? Like what excites you outside of, just getting
When
penetrated
you're
into a
not
camera?
working, I
When
hear
I'm not, oh my gosh, when I'm not working at all, what is that like? When I'm not running one of my kids around. Honestly, I like to take like a hot bath and listen to like one of my audiobooks and just kind of like veg out and like not worry about messages, not worry about like texting anybody back, no phone calls, just like quiet time, me time.
sounds amazing.
That's
So
my
that
favorite
brings
thing.
me two questions. One, what is your favorite bath scent?
My favorite bath scent, I would say usually like I have like a lavender, like Epsom salt that I'll use.
Yeah, nice and soothing and relaxing.
Yes.
Sweet.
Very.
And what kind of audiobooks do you listen to?
Yes. I listen to a lot of like murder mysteries, like thrillers and suspense. Yes.
Okay.
And a lot of like true crime podcasts.
Hmm.
That's like another of my go-tos, my guilty pleasure.
Okay, that's awesome. You know, I've actually heard that people who prefer to either watch or read like murder mysteries and like horror movies, they actually tend to be more turned on after that as well because of the adrenaline that it brings in you.
That actually like makes sense.
Mm. And you know, after that fight or flight, once your body's calming down and stuff, in a sense, our brains kind of want to procreate now that the danger's over.
That
So we
makes
might just get horny.
sense.
See,
A random fact. Okay, I'm sorry. And
okay,
mind you, this happens with adrenaline junkies as well. That's why some people kind of do certain dangerous things and get turned on by it.
I am not an adrenaline junkie.
Oh, me neither. I am not either. I
No,
feel like I'm
not at
very
all.
tame and passive, you know. Like, how would
See,
you describe yourself in bed? Like, it's,
In
I mean,
bed?
neither of us are adrenaline seekers, so we're not going to do anything too kinky or crazy, you know?
No, I'm like more submissive. I think because I have to be like I'm a single woman with three sons. So I have to be like dominant in my real world. So like in the
Yeah,
bedroom, I want somebody else to be in control.
I
And
love that.
I just go along with it.
Me too. And I personally love to be a brat, so I kind of will talk back to them and
I
stuff,
do that too.
just so they can kind of go a little harder, you know?
Yes.
It's
No,
like,
I
oh,
love
all you
that.
can give me?
Is that all you got? Yeah.
Exactly. So, what are some kinks that you have or some that you might like to explore?
One of my biggest fantasies is like being tied up and blindfolded and have no idea like who's using me.
oh wow.
Ooh,
Get used, yeah.
I love the idea of that. I think you might actually be able to do that like at a swingers club. I know that
Probably
may not be the location you're looking for, but there's always a way.
there is, but so now like my problem is like now that I've been creating content for this long, it's like the thought of doing something and not like getting it
Courtney.
on camera,
I know.
you
I
know?
know. So true. I mean, you can always like pick out like five or six guys and just have them sign up. Once you're blindfolded, they kind of play musical chairs and then get to the middle.
Yeah, so that's like my biggest fantasy.
See, the only thing with that is like if you like know who the dudes are, like you should know who dudes are, but like you probably already know how long they are and how thick they are. And you probably can tell because of that in general.
I don't know. I could,
It
yeah, like
is
I could try to
true.
guess.
That is true, but I feel like you have to have been intimate with that person for a while, you know?
I don't know. Because
Because
like
like with certain people, you can just the way that they like touch you, you know who it is, you
because
know?
like I'm gonna like they can't see my camera, but like if you grow into someone who's this thick and you grow into someone this thick, you can tell the difference.
You absolutely can. That's for sure.
That's all I mean. But
Yeah. You know, there's a fun in that. Oh,
No,
actually,
absolutely.
that brings me to a memory. I have done a or participated in a pussy eating contest.
Oh,
see,
So
that's
it was
different.
right. It was me and a few other girls just blindfolded in a little pretzel, getting eaten out by was it six guys? I think it was six
Like,
guys. We had to guess who it was.
oh, that would be fun.
Mhm. So I
he's like,
mean, you can
he's
do
like, I'm
that.
all for that.
Make it a game. Start with like a BJ, you know, where you try and guess.
That
And
would be
if
so fun. Like a glory hole, right? You
kind
try to
of,
guess like
it's
whose
more of
penis
just
is in there.
you blindfolded and you just have to guess while you are sucking their dick. And if you lose, then they get to fuck you.
I like that.
Mhm.
But Sarah,
They get to fuck
what
you yes.
what's the benefit? Like the thing is like, well, what if she wins? Like, isn't that a like a win-win scenario already?
It's a win-win.
If she wins, she gets to ride them. There you go.
There's no loser in this
It's,
game.
Exactly.
there's no loser in that scenario.
No.
That's
Do you
like
want someone to lose in this game?
no, I'm just trying to see like what's the because like she could say, oh
It's
my God,
memory game.
she was
Come
like,
on.
oh, because she
That's
could
right.
be sucking
Mhm.
a dick and say, oh, this is nice. Like, what is inside of me? Oh, this is. Did she say a name of a person who's not even there? I'm just this is Johnny.
Hey, that's okay too. You know, we all love a sex game here and there.
Oh, good.
Definitely.
Sex games are fun though.
Hmm.
I agree.
Exactly. I have accidentally started a bunch of sex games just randomly, Like we've done obviously strip poker, but
Okay.
somehow we've also done strip Uno, strip
Oh,
Jenga, strip Twister.
I've seen Strip Twister.
We just kind of, I don't know, somehow clothes just start coming off, even though that wasn't part of the rules.
I need to make more friends like yours.
We can be friends.
Oh, yay.
Yes. I'm on the
See,
East Coast too, by the way.
How are you?
Mhm.
I want to point out though, she said like she plays these games, but she don't play them when they're out here visiting in LA. I just want to throw that out there. See there.
I don't
Like,
I don't always start them on purpose. Things just happen.
see,
Okay. Next
see.
time, just bring out one
I
of your
thought we were friends,
boards
Sarah.
and we
I thought we were friends, Sarah.
you know how short my attention span is? Like we'll be knee deep in a conversation and I'll be like, squirrel. Like that's just
So
me.
it wasn't a game, but I'm sure you've used like a makeup sponge when it's you've had your time in the month or you're spotty, you put the makeup sponge up there. And then I'm sure you also know that they're very hard to get out.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I asked one of my friends if he could help me like fish it out. I was like, Mark, our friendship is about to level up.
Let's play Go Fish.
Like I need you to yeah, you need to like stick your hand up there and get this thing
Oh
out.
my God, we've had to do that before. Mind you, there's actually a
The
few like
video.
tricks. Yeah, we have a video. We can't post this video. We shouldn't even talk about this video, okay? It took what, 3 people to help someone get their sponge out? Like
I'll
it's
never do it again. I'll never do it again.
so up in there. But actually, one of the tips that I found out that day actually was to essentially grab the douche bottle and fill it with warm water.
Okay.
Go ahead and throw that up in there, fill it up a few times so it actually like soak up the sponge, and the weight of it will help it drop down.
Ooh, that's really smart, actually.
Mm. So I've heard to do that, and to if your muscles are just too tight and just if you're too tense, that before you do that, grab like a warm water bottle or whatever, and just do the compressions on your stomach and kind of let your muscles like loosen
Yeah,
up.
because you are tense because you're like, this
Yeah.
thing is gonna live inside me now and it's never coming
Yes.
out. So yeah, you get yourself so worked up.
You're like, I don't want to go to the ER for this. Like, this
Right?
should not be. This should not be how they find out.
It's hard being a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
But
glad I don't have
still,
to deal with
it's a
it.
lot of great stories. A lot of great
There
stories.
are a lot of so many stories.
Mhm.
I mean, guys in the industry have their struggles too, for sure.
I mean, no, our main like, for what I know, our main struggle is one making sure we find a way to just stay hard. Like, we like they do gotta work, but from what I said, that's all they gotta worry about is making sure they can stay hard and making sure that they're hydrated and that they didn't eat anything with a whole bunch of green food, so they don't taste nasty when they finish.
You guys
Mm-hmm.
got to worry about finishing though, too. You got to
Yeah,
finish the scene.
Well,
honestly.
that's why I hydrated because like that matters. People don't realize like the more water you drink, the more your pop shot is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because and then you got to make sure like it isn't like just a whole bunch of water, like a bunch of watery liquid in a or thick. I'm sorry, not water, what's really really thick. Because
Mm-hmm.
I've recorded a scene where it looked like a snot bubble came out on
Oh,
somebody. Yeah, it was like, ugh,
Yeah,
you
it
okay?
can happen.
yeah, no, for sure.
I've seen a lot of like just dribbles, and it's like, you should have eaten better.
Well, I mean, like, well, the thing is, like sometimes when it comes to dribbles, it's like, oh. I shot three scenes today, and it's like you're the third scene, and that was like, it's like running on empty. But
Well,
it's just like people, yeah, or people who just haven't done it in a while. It's like all that 1925 nut that's still up in there that just come out and say, "Oh, I'm finally free," you
oh my
know,
God.
in a
Not that
thick bubble.
1925 nut.
Yeah, 1925 nut, that 100-year-old nut that just finally got free.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
No, but this is,
Started like carrying like fake cum with me just in
oh
case. Yeah, just so that like I have it on hand just in case something were to happen.
Well, I've been on set
yeah. No.
also with
And I have
like
a little syringe for it
Me
too.
too. Yeah.
I've been on set like I've seen people who just don't nut. So and it's like they're trying to and they just can't nut and they are ready to go but they just can't nut and they just stay hard. It's like this scene can't be
Mhm.
like 5 hours long.
No,
We got
and
it.
I feel bad for those guys because everybody's just staring at them, waiting for it to
Mhm.
happen.
I
And
mean,
like, and mind you, if you're doing a collab, sometimes they want to just keep fucking, and you're like, well, I mean, I got my 45 minutes of content. Like, can we
Right.
get a pop shot now? Like, it sounds so mean, but it's like, I honestly don't want to be
with
like,
you.
I don't mind being on set for 3 to 5 hours if that's what's needed. But if we've already gotten everything that we need,
Yeah.
and that's the only thing that we need, it's like, okay, something needs to
We
happen.
need to call the scene. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
So
Collab shouldn't be that long. No way.
so that's why it's sometimes it's easier to just fake the ending.
I agree.
So, question for you, since we're talking about this. So, since you say you have done industry stuff and not industry stuff, who like we always ask everybody this: who are your top five people that you want to work with? It could be male, female, TS, uh, etc. Who would you want to work with?
So I've been trying to collab with J Mac. Like that's one of my but our schedules just haven't lined up. J Mac's definitely one. I'd love to shoot with like Kieran Lee, Manuel Ferrara, um, Small Hands and Owen Gray would be my
Okay,
like ultimate.
someone who knows what she wants, though.
I do. I do. I am like, okay, if I can just get like one of those, I can just retire a happy girl and
And
that's
what if
all
you
I
get
need.
all five of them?
That would be awesome.
Like a dream come true, I'm
It
sure.
would be a dream come true.
I think she's the
And
first person that like didn't hesitate to name her five. Everybody else sat back and said, I gotta think," and it took me
yeah.
forever to come up with
Oh no,
it.
I'm like, I know I could probably keep going.
Ooh, okay. Well, keep this list going. Let's say top
uh, a flesh mechanic would be on there.
10.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Okay.
would definitely want to shoot with a flesh mechanic. Now you got me.
Ooh.
Now I'm struggling.
Okay.
Pressure. You put the
Look,
pressure on
at
me.
least you got those top five. Okay. But you had to special mention Flesh Mechanic.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Sheila?
Honestly, I think Owen Gray might be the he's always working with people that are newer. So I think he'll be an easy person to get up in there with of everybody you said.
I just have to make the right connections.
Mhm.
I mean,
Um,
do you go to like you go to like the all the events, right? I mean, I believe a lot of them are always there. Like, have you been to the AVN in Vegas?
It was. I like walked through like the expo. I didn't do like all the parties and stuff. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong.
Oh, you don't go like honestly, no, I can't. Oh, that'd be a lie. I was gonna say a lie because I was gonna say some people just are too drunk to remember. But then again, like someone has stopped me like when I was just walking past them and was like, "Raw, what are you doing tomorrow?" None. Can you record us? And like I just met this girl. I want to record her tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, I'll
I know
record
that
you.
is how stuff happens, or they like want to do it right now. Let's go right now.
Yeah.
It was
I
2 o'clock in
personally
the
do
morning
not
when they asked me.
film like
Oh
I,
yeah, no, I'm not shooting at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
yeah, I personally don't film last minute, but like if I know the photographer and they just want some pictures, I'll be like, all right, bet, let's go up there for an hour or two. Let's
Oh
do
no,
this.
like no, it wasn't photography. It was like they were
No, I
they were
know.
they were trying to bump and grind, and I'm
No,
like, okay.
I'm just saying because 2 a.m. is like a rough time to film. At that point,
It is past my bedtime.
yeah. And mind you, even if you had or thought you had the energy, at that point, like you've already used up your energy for the day. Like your body's just already like, okay, let's wind
Well,
down, get ready for
Yeah.
tomorrow.
well, I'm saying they didn't do it that night. I was just saying like they asked me during the night. Like you said for tomorrow at like yeah, come over here tomorrow at noon, and I'm like, oh my God, y'all are.
Nice. They're on their hustle.
Yeah, that's good.
Because
Yeah.
either way, I personally don't drink so much during those events. I don't do more than like 2 or 3 drinks. Just because, you want to stay like a certain level of sober and be able to remember people. So I feel like
Yeah.
parties, like, obviously, sure, some people might accidentally drink too much, but most people are going to remember each other.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to remember. But then on like the same side, I don't want to end up getting, what do they call it, the avian flu. I don't want to get sick either. So I'm like, you gotta like,
I'm sorry, but that's inevitable.
You
That's
know,
inevitable, honestly.
when
I
it
like to think
comes
we're just building our immune system.
when it comes to getting sick, I've only gotten sick at one convention that I've been to,
I've only
and that
gotten sick
was
at, oh no, I got sick at two.
it
Okay.
was not this year, but last year, 2024's uh uh X3.
Okay.
And yeah, I was after that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I usually go to about 5 conventions a year, and I usually only get sick at about 2 out of 5.
Okay. That makes sense. That's probably where I'm at. What's your favorite one to go to?
Honestly, I would say my favorite is probably Chicago Exotica
Okay.
because it's not as big as the Jersey Exotica, which is great too. But like you get to actually mingle with people. You're not bombarded by the crowd and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And with those sky bridges, everything just feels close by.
Yeah. I like Chicago.
Mhm.
This was my second year going to Chicago. Chicago was the first
Oh,
one that I ever went to.
and which one's your favorite?
My favorite convention to go to is XBiz in
Ooh.
Miami. Yeah.
Oh yes.
It's
Yeah.
so good for networking.
Mhm.
And that's where
Honest-
this and that's where the shoot happened at.
yeah.
And someone stopped me at 2 o'clock in the morning. Can you record this in the morning? It was at the XBiz pool party.
Yes.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
someone
that's a
stopped me
good
there.
one to go to. Well, I met you at the AVN house party.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I
And
feel like there I ended up just like talking to people that I already knew, like that I just don't get to see because they're on the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast.
Yeah. I love when that happens.
I know
Yeah.
that when it comes to the Avian house party, like I try to run around and talk to like everybody who I don't know, just so I can meet new people. Because
Yeah.
like one, I do this podcast, but two, it's also like, you never know like a connection you can make. I'm sorry. They weren't supposed to be here yet. My gardeners are here now. So I'm gonna mute between when I'm not talking. But but yeah, it's like always important just to just try to meet all the new people because you never know. People say, "Oh, you're Jen. I've been wanting to work with you." You're like, "Really? Really? Me?
Hmm.
Me? Me?
Yeah.
Me?
That
Awesome."
definitely happens. Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. I was with a friend that was new to the industry at the AVN house party. So I was like trying to introduce him to like people that I knew. So like I in turn didn't really meet anybody new.
I
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's what I was
when that
doing kind of
happens,
also, because the person I know, who I was introducing people, like they've been around the industry for a bit, but they were more so a photographer or they did a podcast with me. And
Okay.
like, so people don't know that they're shooting now. Like, I actually told someone that they were shooting, and the person next to them was like, "You shooting now?
like
What?"
what?
So it was like, yeah,
Mm-hmm. It's honestly, it's so funny when you, because the thing is, that's what's funny about being an introvert. Like you'll go to these events wanting to mingle with new people, and you kind of end up with your crowd of people
Yeah, no, it's so
that
true.
you already know. Usually, times like that, I try to find the extrovert of the group and kind of walk around with them for like at least 30 minutes to an hour, have them introduce me to new
That's a
people.
good idea. That's a
Mhm.
good idea.
It's a great way to help you get out of your bubble and kind of also learn how to become extroverted for these events.
I know. I saw one person doing this. They like, don't you know how like I don't, if you know you met this person or not, but they were standing at the line of the red carpet,
Hmm.
and so every time someone walked past, they spoke to them. So they were
Oh,
meeting everybody who was walking past them.
That's fucking genius. Honestly,
Because like the way
they've
the way
cracked the code.
that's
yeah,
right.
and then they took a picture with them so like they could
Remember,
remember who they are with
That's
their
a really
name.
good idea.
that is genius. That is so genius.
No, it is. And I know like another like good tip is to like trade like your social medias like right then. Like don't just say like, oh yeah, yeah, I'll follow you. Like do it right then.
Well, I
Yeah,
'Cause I
mean,
I
know
like to
I
I
do that,
forget.
and I like to take a screenshot of it too. That way, like when the event is over, I can go back and see who I followed during that weekend and follow up with them afterwards.
That's a good idea.
I mean, I just know sometimes it's hard because like you follow people, they follow you back, and then if you want to contact them again, if they don't check their DMs, it's kind
Right.
of like, okay, we connected, but you never check your messages. And
Yeah,
they
like me
and
personally, I'm bad with my Instagram messages.
Yeah, same. I felt like Rockstar was like subliminally talking to me, and I was like, I know I don't answer my
well, I don't answer
already.
text messages.
Whew. Yeah, I focus on text messages,
I
emails, and
don't.
obviously the DMs for my paid
People
sites.
people have gotten mad at me because they've texted me and then I saw their message like 8 days later. Like, oh, hello, I'm sorry. I'm just not reading this. Um, is it too late? I know you said 3 days ago.
I know that
If
happens
you're
with
trying to get a hold of me, do not do it on Instagram because it could be days before I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to check my messages on there.
I always tell people that if they have my number to text me or if they have my email to email me.
Yeah.
'Cause those are the two
Yeah,
places that I look at the
people
most.
don't understand. It is faster to email me to get a reply than to text me and get a reply, which is crazy because you think like because like I have three phones that I carry around. You would think because I have three phones on me that I always have on me that I would answer my replies. I'm like, nah, you email me, I'll see it. If you and then don't WhatsApp me because that's even worse. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yes.
for real.
And then there's Telegram. There's too many ways to contact somebody now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
and I'm too old to look at all these things. Like,
And then
like
people want your Snapchat, and I'm like, oh,
people
I
still
only
use
Snapchat
Snapchat.
my kids. Don't Snapchat me.
I don't
Right?
even look at
Honestly,
Snapchat
I still
anymore.
have my premium Snapchat and stuff, but I have like the free one connected to it. And obviously, anytime you post, people are going to comment underneath it to try to save that video. And so you kind of have to deal with all those responses.
Hmm.
And then you obviously have to just deal with random people being like, oh, yeah, let's fuck for free and do this and that. You're just like, whoa, okay, like,
Yeah.
can
I
you
know
stay
I have so many
alone?
messages. I want to collab. It's like, are
Mhm.
you OnlyFans verified? Like, where do you post your content? Do you have any references?
Do you have more than three
Uh,
followers?
Right. It's
like,
usually no.
exactly. I always have to tell people to introduce themselves. I'm like, okay, I understand you want to film content, but who are you? Like,
Right.
are you a fan? Are you a content creator? Like, and on top of that, what's your name? Like,
Right.
at least tell me your name.
If I see it's a picture, I don't even open it.
I
Not
get
even
that.
click on it. Nope.
Or when you get an email and they send everything in the subject line and there's no like actual body to it, and you're
Yeah.
like,
Okay,
okay.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I do that.
But that's when you're sending updates to friends, you know. I
I
feel
did.
like Rockstar, when you do that, you're sending updates to friends like, hey, just wanting to let you know this. That's fine. But when you're hitting someone up for the first time ever,
Yeah, you can't do that.
like, I'm sorry, but add something in the description. Don't just write the subject of let's fuck.
So
Or
Miss so Miss Jen, speaking of that, no, wait a minute. That's not even somewhat together. Like where do you see yourself in the next 3 years? Like what's your goals for the next 3 years?
For the next 3 years, this is like my fun life. So
Mhm.
I think I'll keep doing what I'm doing, making content, making new friends. And I'll keep doing this until it's not fun anymore.
I love that. I love
Yeah,
that.
when it stops being fun, then yeah.
Mhm.
Because this is like my escape from being a mom, being a nurse. Like this is like where like my escape. So yeah,
Yeah.
and it stops being fun. But that's like one of my favorite things about the industry is all like the cool people that I've met that I otherwise would never have met,
Mhm.
you know?
That's so true.
Yeah.
So true. I feel like a lot of the people that I have met in the industry, they were either like the shy nerd or like the person who you just didn't talk to a lot because they were just always introverted.
Yeah.
And then they became adults and kind of hopped out their bubble and they're like, look at me, world. Here's what.
Right.
And so I
Blossomed.
feel like we find a lot of people who are like us in that sense.
I agree.
Because I was a pretty shy kid. Like,
Oh my gosh, same. I still get like super nervous like before scenes and stuff.
mhm. Like, and even at conventions, like going trying to talk to new people, I always get jitters, and I always like try to tell my friends like, hey, introduce me, please. I don't know how to say hi. They're too cute. They're like, just say hi. My name is, and I'm like, that's not. No, I can't do that.
So
Like,
I did go out of my bubble at XBiz and I did like introduce myself to JMac so that he had a face. I'm
yes,
like, I'm the nurse that's been hitting you up in your DMs.
fuck yes.
So I was like, okay,
Crazy.
I just got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Exactly.
yeah, no, it was
I mean,
definitely
I
like
mean, it's
stepping out of
always
my bubble.
see. I know, like, from what I realized, it's probably different now, but like, when you meet somebody who you want to work with, like
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of hard because it's like I've been watching this person for years. Now it's like, can
Mm-hmm.
we, can we work together? It's like,
I know.
it's like, it's like you feel like that shy little kid, like you're in high school again. If you were like a shy kid, it's like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
hi, I'm, I'm raw.
No,
Even
it's true. It's true. It's definitely like for me, it's definitely out of my comfort zone.
But it's
mm-hmm.
like it gets easier and easier the more you do it and whatever. But it's kind of like, well, especially after you work with, someone you really wanted to work with. And I was like, okay, I got them out the way. It was fun. Now what's
Yeah,
next?
that's
True.
so
'Cause
true.
Very true.
I know someone who literally wanted to work with like one person. They got to work with that person, then they retired. Yeah, because they said I have nothing else to
They're
do.
like,
Like
that was their goal. They reached their goal.
they're like, that was my goals. And I'm like, well, damn, like I would think you would like want to continue on, but no, you really just wanted to work with that one person.
They're like, nah, I can't get better than this.
I totally get that. I
Who
get
do
it.
you think would be your one performer that if you filmed with them, you would retire happy? Because I honestly would not even be able to respond to that question.
Well, I have those top five or six that
Mm-hmm.
I need.
Just like I don't know if I could.
I'd like to start knocking people off of that list and then, go from there. I can't think of just one that I could,
Exactly.
yeah.
I'm the kind that like I like variety. So once my top five, my top 10 is done, I'm gonna keep making that list bigger.
And you'll have a new top 10. Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Yes.
Hmm. I think that means that neither of us are retiring anytime soon.
No, definitely
So
not.
so Jen, so what do you have coming out that your fans should be excited about? Note that no, this comes out, but like we're recording early because both of us are going on trips. So this is coming out
Nice.
in September. So what do you have coming out soon?
I
Mhm.
don't know when it'll be releasing, but it'll be the Naughty America scene.
Okay.
Sweet.
I mean, it could be your own stuff. You could probably have a special right now that's coming out August or September 3rd of a triple Bukkake. I don't know, but
Hockey. Oh my God. Yes.
It I just got footage last night actually of my very first orgy.
okay.
Yeah, so
That's
that'll be it was a crazy X-Biz orgy. So that'll be like hitting my OnlyFans sometime soon. I'm not I don't have the exact date.
Yeah. So this one should be coming out September 22nd.
Mhm.
So to give you an idea of the roundabout
Okay.
of where we're at, you know. So yeah, was it a planned orgy or was it just like, oh, we're here, let's have
So
sex?
I saw that somebody was looking for collabs, so I reached out.
Okay.
And then they reached back out to me and was like, "Hey, we're trying to find people for this orgy if you want to swing through."
Mhm.
That sounds like I think I know who that is without her saying too much. And is it Tadpole?
No.
Okay. No, I just
Tadpole does do a lot of orgies and gangbangs during
yeah,
his event.
No,
it just
these were all other content creators.
okay. I
Okay,
mean,
awesome.
he's a content creator too. It was just I just know like I know he does a lot, and I'm like that sounds like Tadpole, but I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay,
Oh. No, I
Hmm.
haven't. I've never worked with Tadpole.
Ooh, you might have some fun with him.
Tad.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Here's my thing with Tadpole. I believe that he is the perfect person for the type of person who really wants to see themselves in a porno
Hmm.
because like he doesn't fit the mold of what people say a porn performer should look like.
Right.
Hmm.
And because of that, if people try to simulate themselves in a movie, he's the perfect figurehead for that role.
Hmm.
Does
Yeah,
that make
like the
sense?
everyday guy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like if he can film with these beautiful women, like maybe I have a shot at.
Exactly.
exactly.
He's
So
that guy next door.
not to
Hmm.
promote Tadpole, but that's what I think. And that's why I thought you were talking about him via just the way you said it. Um,
And
No, I would
honestly,
definitely do one of his orgies.
I
If
will
I
say one of the great parts about how they film is that they do both VR and 2D.
Oh, nice.
So they'll have the VR on a stand, and then they'll also have their video camera, and they'll be recording as well.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So, not everyone has or uses VR. So,
No,
just depending whatever you like, you get to see the video anyways.
I think I have one VR scene. It was a girl. We were both in our naughty nurse
Mm-hmm.
costumes,
Ooh.
and it was like the view of like our patient who was supposed to like be in their bed, like
Mm-hmm.
came in like with us, like messing around with each other. So it was a lot of fun.
That sounds awesome, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot you can do with the VR stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Is there maybe any other VR scenes that you would like to film? Or any scenarios, possibly?
I don't know. The view, like the patient nurse, like that's like my go-to.
Yeah, that's your
Really
like
something like
ultimate.
that. Probably like point of view, like a blowjob VR would probably be fun.
Ooh, yes.
I think
Those
that
scenes that would
would
be
be
fun.
yeah.
Absolutely.
See, I can't beauty myself because my gardener came like 2 hours early. But I have a
At least
question.
they showed up though. At least.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, but when you come 2 hours before you're supposed to be here, like right now, I was gonna be, out the house, somewhere else. It's annoying.
True.
It's annoying. So, and now I forgot my question because I was saying that. Um,
Mm, ew.
it's- yeah, it's gone now. I had it in my head.
I mean, I guess since we're on the topic of gardening, do you prefer having a bush or landing strip or both?
I have a little triangle.
Ooh, a triangle. I don't see that too often. That is
Yeah,
so
I just have
cute,
like a little, yeah, just a little triangle there. It's like the best of both worlds.
right? It's
Yeah.
like, in a sense, it's like a fancier version of the landing strip because you're just
Yeah,
telling them to go straight down. Like,
that's right. It looks like an arrow.
that's fucking awesome. I love that.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. I'm sorry, I forgot to get it back. So my question was, and I asked this more to people who do more content than mainstream. What is the weirdest request a fan has asked you for?
So I had a custom request um, and it had to go in a specific order. I forget how it went, but he wanted me to have headphones on, sunglasses, a ball gag in my mouth, using my vibrator and my dildo.
That's a lot of work, honestly.
It was a lot. I'm like, this is why I hate doing customs.
Like, I prefer when they're the simpler customs.
Yeah, like just like moan my name or I
Mhm.
want to see you having fun with yourself. No, that one was pretty elaborate and it was like in a specific order. Like the glasses had to go on and I had everything like lined up in the order I was to do it.
Yeah.
That was
I always have to
definitely
like write notes for those. I'm like,
right.
this first, do this first, do that next, and whatever.
That was definitely like it was a lot. Like to be listening to music with the headphones, and they had to be like the headphones. Couldn't be like earbuds. Had to be like the over the ear headphones,
Oh my God.
sunglasses.
I
Yeah.
will say I've done a couple of scenes with headphones on, but I don't think I've ever done a scene with sunglasses on. Usually they ask to see your eyes. I
Yeah.
feel like the ball gag request is reasonable, but I don't know. I feel like the
All
sun.
of those things together were
Yeah.
just. It was an odd request.
I
Hmm.
mean, I always Sarah gonna get tired of hearing this one day and can tell me to shut up. But I always found the weirdest one I heard. Like it's the air armpit one, Sarah.
Yeah.
That one just sits with me all the
Yeah.
time because like someone requested someone just.
You just do the arm
like you're
farts.
fully clothed right now. Like y'all wearing the same thing. Someone wanted someone fully clothed and just doing the arm farts for like 20 minutes, and that's all they wanted. Nothing
Mhm.
else. Just that and fully clothed. Like so they can't see anything. Like no titties, no vagina, nothing. Just
That would be like the best custom ever.
but it's just
Right?
so
That'd be relatively easy to
it's
do,
just so
but
random.
mhm,
Like it's like
mhm.
Was that a request that you got, Sarah?
no, it was
No, I've just heard this story so
Okay.
many times.
it just
So
because that one just sits with me because
mhm,
like I know people who are who's into like listen to people pass gas. Like I don't know people, but I know like people who watch who have shot videos of them passing gas and people doing other weird like I want to say weird things that people are into.
mhm,
But that one just seems so like if the person was naked, I would probably be okay. I get it. Their breasts are jumping when they're doing it, whatever, and it's kind of like they're holding them together. But this person is fully clothed. You're fully clothed, and you're just looking at the camera.
but
Just,
with this, we can also tell that Rockstar likes him some titties because he's like, at least show us the titties,
I
please.
mean, like at least some type of nudity. If I'm paying, I forget how much like how much he charged them for this, but like if I'm paying you more than like 40, $50, whatever, I at
You want
least
to
want
see
I at
something.
least want to see some
Yeah.
areola. At least some areola. Like I don't even need to see the nipple. At least give me some areola, like
Mhm,
a smidgen of areola, and I was like, okay, I get it. I got some areola.
mhm. I will say one of the random requests that I have gotten was to basically just go outside to a basketball court wearing some basketball shorts and just a regular t-shirt with a sports bra underneath and basically get myself like sweaty and essentially just be like dribbling and throwing the ball and every once in a while just lift my shirt up and just
Like
pat my
knock
head dry.
yourself.
Yeah. We brought a water bottle and like spritzed the water because I was like, I have to have my makeup on and do all this.
Right.
All right, let's spritz the water. And I was doing that. But I was like, okay, at least you kind of see like a
Perspiration.
almost you think that you might be able to see something, but I don't know.
I think they really just wanted to see you all sweaty.
Yeah, I think so. It
Yeah.
definitely looked hot and everything. I loved filming that one because obviously it was so easy. But I was like, huh, this is random. I didn't think that this would turn somebody on.
Yeah.
I've learned recently almost anything turns someone on,
Yeah.
and but I don't know, it's just some I don't I don't ever kink shame. Because I would like, you do you, unless like unless you're hurting somebody,
Right.
like hurting someone in consensual, like without consent, whatever.
Mhm.
But like some, I would just never understand. Like I would
Yeah.
never, like I just get that look like, huh?
One of the
Okay.
ones that like I don't get personally are like the balloons.
Oh, I've done that.
Have you?
Funny enough, I've done that. You blow them up and you sit on them, pop
You like
them,
rub,
or grab
yeah.
them under your arm and try to pop it like this,
Didn't
or like popping it
wasn't there a video about a man who married a balloon or something like that?
No, I don't know.
Yes,
like
like
a
they were.
blow up doll, or
Well, there's that show that's like My Strange Addiction.
Yeah, and like I think he married a
probably.
balloon
Okay, then. All right.
or
But yeah,
married.
I genuinely don't understand what the turn on for that is. But there's like kinks like that. I have no problem filming them.
Yeah.
They
Oh no,
turn into a
that's
fun day, you
yeah.
know.
No, that would be a super fun day.
Mhm. I was just like in a little bikini, and mind you, we're in this hotel, and he brought like one of those like blow up kiddie pools. So I was
Okay,
sitting in the kiddie pool, like just
just
popping
playing with balloons.
balloons.
That would
Yeah.
be fun. I could do that.
Honestly,
See,
my inner child was so happy, you know? I was like, yeah, let's do this.
you just unlocked the like when you talked about the balloon, you just unlocked a memory that I've forgotten for a while. When I,
Ooh,
my
so
my very my very first convention that I ever went to,
hmm?
that I was working, um, and this is like this is like 2009 or 2010.
Oh, wow.
So I'm just working the table because like the person who table this was had left. So I'm sitting there just looking working the table just to sell DVDs or yeah DVDs, yeah. And someone walked up to me and said, "Hey, do you happen to have a video of two women dressed as clowns at a circus having sex?"
Okay, very
It
specific.
was
Very
very like
specific.
very and then he wanted them to have like strap-ons. So I'm like, you want it caught me off guard because this is my very like and this is when I first started doing anything in porn.
Hmm.
Oh,
It's like and
wow.
I'm still learning, people's weird kinks. And I'm like,
Mhm.
so you want people you want two women dressed as clowns at a circus, whatever, having sex and
With
doggy
strap-ons.
with strap-ons. And I'm like,
That's hilarious, though. Did she have it?
No, it was just
Okay.
the thing is like it was so detailed and so specific,
Yeah.
and it
Honestly,
was
that would be a custom request, but
well,
it
it
would
was
have
For
been even
sure.
funnier if she had that.
no, it was like it was we were selling like VHS movies. I was selling
Oh,
like yeah, so it was like the full length movies, and it
yeah.
was just like you are. And I told like when they came, like the person who tabled us once came back, I'm like, someone requested this, and they were like, what? Like they were like, what the heck? They
Yeah.
didn't say heck, they said the other word,
Yeah.
but it was just like
Yeah,
this,
that's definitely
and
very
then
specific.
someone thought they saw me in a porno, and I was like, nah, that definitely wasn't me. Because
Funny though.
and
But I
I
will,
yeah,
funny enough, I actually have an irrational fear of clowns.
Oh,
I
really?
personally would not participate or even watch that scene, but it still sounds like it would be something fun.
oh my
Like,
God,
No, it would
I was gonna
definitely be
get you a
fun.
clown for your birthday in February.
oh
I'm
no.
like,
Oh my God,
I'm
Ross,
like, I'm like.
you really want to risk our almost 8-year friendship on a
Over a
clown?
clown.
I don't think you want to see me cry, Rostar. I would literally like if this clown was in front of me walking towards me, I would just stand here and cry. Like my fright fight or flight response would not happen. I would just be like,
Did something happen like with a clown when you just don't
not
like
that
'em?
I remember. I just
Yeah.
have
No,
a
my
fear.
cousin, she is like that. She doesn't want any part. Like when the circus would like come to town, like, nope.
Right? Exactly. It's like, no, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. Like, y'all can keep all that.
Yeah.
Anytime people are talking about like Pennywise and stuff like that, I'm like, nope, don't even want to hear it. No, no, thank you. No,
Then you
thank
probably don't like to go into like the spirit Halloween store or anything like that around Halloween.
See, usually when I go in, I have someone with me and
Okay.
they
You can
lead
kind
me
of like,
away from there. Yeah, we kind of walk around away from. Yeah,
smart, very smart.
it's like my bodyguard at that point.
So now I know what your irrational fears.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use it against you.
Ugh, you better not use it against
I mean,
me.
I can't because
Ugh.
what I'm afraid of, you like, it's much easier to access. So I'm not gonna do it. Don't do that. I have a foot
Rockstar has
phobia.
a foot phobia.
But
He has a foot phobia.
really,
Yeah. So that is his irrational fear.
Yeah,
In case he ever tries to use my fear against me, he knows I can use his.
like hers are easy. Like everybody, because everybody, well, not everybody has two. The majority of the world has two, and it's just like all they gotta do is threaten the hip, like typing on one. It's hard to get a clown. Like, you gotta take steps to get a crown. You can just,
Exactly.
Everybody's got feet though.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
Mm.
afraid of heights. Like that's what'll get me is heights. Nope. You're not doing it.
Oh, dang.
See, I want to like for me, it's like I'm nervous about falling, but it's not being up there.
I get it.
Does that make
I feel
sense?
like I don't really have a fear of heights. Like that's maybe that's not something that I ever really like was afraid of. But I don't know. I was used to like climbing trees, and we had one by like in our house that actually like was near the roof. So we would hop from the tree to the roof and kind of stump around.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah, we
I
were
wouldn't even have been able to get on the roof.
yeah, like my siblings and I were little menaces.
Yeah, no.
Because of that, I don't think I ever had a fear of heights.
But
But yeah, honestly, I could see. I feel like a lot of people are afraid of heights.
I think so.
I feel like that's a rational fear. That one's under.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's irrational. Like I know like when I'm up high, like in those situations, because sometimes it'll be just like an escalator in the airport and I'll like start getting sweaty.
Oh yeah.
But it's like I know that I'm safe. I'm safe. Nothing's gonna happen to me. So like I feel like those it's like irrational.
I get that. See, that's how I am with like tunnels because I'm claustrophobic.
Okay.
So when I'm the one that's driving through a tunnel, oh my goodness, I start sweating. Especially when it's like the two lanes have like they merge it into one
Oh
because of
yeah.
construction or something. I panic. I panic. I start sweating. My palms get clammy, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I don't like the ones that go underwater.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, those
I
tunnels. I don't like them.
I have literally been known to pull over before and let who like someone else drive that part. Or I will try to
underwater?
go on the GPS and look for how to go around it.
Yeah, there's a tunnel like near me, like on the way to Baltimore that is underwater.
Yeah, because I've had to drive past that one or through that one on my way up to Jersey Exotica.
Mhm.
And always, always in a panic.
I've never driven past this. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're lucky, Ross.
No.
You're
Well,
very
it's like super weird, like on your GPS, because it looks like you're just like in the middle of a body of water.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's weird.
I feel
Exactly.
I feel so uncultured right now. Uncultured
It's okay.
swine.
Some of us travel a lot more than others,
Well,
Rostar.
I fly. I don't drive.
I'm more of a road trip person myself.
I drove here from Chicago by
Mhm.
myself, so using
Oh
using
wow.
You were like
using
never again.
using MapQuest. Yeah,
Yeah.
MapQuest. I printed it off
Oh my
MapQuest.
gosh, I remember those.
Yeah,
Print out
and
your directions,
it,
Yep.
I was telling someone the other day, like, what if I would have lost a page? I probably would have ended up in Utah or Colorado somewhere, gets
right?
confused. But no,
Absolutely.
and then I drove from LA, no, from Texas to LA.
Oh
And I'm
wow.
like,
I've done that.
if I don't have to drive, I won't. I will
Mm.
gladly get on a plane. It take three planes if I have to.
No, I'd
On the
rather drive.
flying part, I hate the everything before part.
Yeah.
Getting to the airport, checking your bags, waiting at your gate, getting on the plane, like all of that. I don't like any of that stuff. Like the
See,
flying is
see,
fine.
see, I have a
Yeah.
disability, so I get to skip the line. So
Lucky.
they just they just roll me past in a wheelchair, and I skip the entire line. And the
Yeah.
dude is back again. Can y'all hear me? Do y'all hear
I
the
can't hear them, but I can hear
okay.
you.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
hear you. I can't hear
Okay.
them.
So you just get skipped the line like in a wheelchair. So I don't gotta worry about the line. And then like because I board first, I'm already set down. in my seat before anybody gets on the plane.
Oh.
So
You know what? You gotta take me to Disney World so we could take advantage of that.
I
Yep.
mean, I've never
Or Disneyland. That's fine with me too. Let's do it. But still, I do get how that might make it a little bit easier, but you still have to sit there and for however extra long and just wait for everything to happen, you
Yeah.
know? When you
And
can really
then
just hop in your car and go.
like getting delayed, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, yeah.
exactly.
I mean, like you deal with delays on planes, but you deal with traffic in the road.
Yeah, but you have cruise control. And if
I
traffic's
said
too
traffic.
bad, you just pull over and find you some snacks. I don't know. That's what I like to do. If traffic is crazy, then I'll just pull over and like stop and get some food, stop and
I
refuel
thought you
and
said something else a second ago.
some snacks.
I thought you
Some
said a
snacks.
different. I thought you said a completely different word. Knowing you,
Talking about sex, then yes, we will definitely
I thought you said
do sex.
sex, not snacks.
Yeah, just stop and get yourself some sex on the way.
Yeah, I've done that
Just
too.
say
I
like
will admit I've done that
just pull it
too.
over and say, "Oh, we got traffic. Let's have some sex really quick."
Yeah.
And that sounds like Sarah, and that's what I thought she said.
I will admit I have done that. I
See,
will admit I have done that.
I'm not, I'm
And I've
not,
been
I'm not call, like,
This is why during road trips I have to bring towels and not like pack them up in the luggage, but actually have them in the back seat.
see,
Because we'll stop and for a little detour, we will have some sex. You know, I'm gonna
see,
ride
and the thing
and
is
most
like you
likely
can
end up
join the
spraying.
my high club is fine because like
Yeah.
yeah.
How that's actually possible on the plane.
No, it's not
Like on a right like a domestic regular flight. I don't know how it's possible.
exactly. Like you technically it is possible, but you risk a lot in doing that.
Yeah.
I'd rather just film it in the car and just do my thing. Mhm. Exactly. And if you make too much of a mess, then at least you can like drive somewhere close by and like get more baby wipes or something.
True.
I mean, considering that I might be going out of the country next month, like I can try to like, and with the person who I'm currently
Mhm.
hanging out with, I might can join. It'll be
You're
fun.
gonna try it.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Maybe,
We're gonna need a
maybe,
follow-up conversation.
Mhm.
maybe.
Exactly.
I gotta
We're
see if the
gonna
person.
follow up on this.
I gotta see if the person can do with me for another month. So by the time this airs, it probably has happened, didn't
Okay.
happen,
Good for
Mhm.
or
you.
was attempted to happen and didn't. So we'll
We'll
see.
see.
Because
I guess we will just have to wait and see.
Ah, the anticipation.
Exactly. Exactly.
this would be edited and pre scheduled to go up, but like I should put under it. It didn't happen or it happened. Just like randomly in the
In the title, it happened. Yeah, so I know.
Exactly. We'll put it in the comments.
Oh my
Update. So did
God.
it happen?
Or
We'll
we
definitely be
tried.
following up on this.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely gonna be attempted. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna lie, it's definitely gonna be attempted. And I have no shame. But we have run out of time. Oh God. Jen,
Yeah.
I wish you the absolute best in all
You.
of anything and everything and that you do in the future. I see like the fun side of who you are, and I hope that everybody who's listening right now can see the awesomeness that you present.
Aw, thank you.
And can you tell everybody where to find you, buy her content and everything out there?
Yeah. You can find me on Twitter or X. I'm Sexy Nurse Jen with two N's, number one. But if you want the good stuff, you're gonna have to go to my OnlyFans, which is Sexy Nurse Jen, two N's underscore VIP.
Yeah,
Because
where
only
can
VIPs can get it.
VIP. That's where you get the good stuff.
Absolutely.
where can they find you, Sarah Lace?
You guys can find me on iamsarahlise.com. All of my links and my social medias are on there.
We are the Burbank Misfits on Facebook and on the Twitter. I'm
Twitter.
sorry, that's lying. We're the Burbank Misfits on Instagram. Burbank Misfits on Facebook and on the Twitter and on the X. No, the Blue Sky. I'm RAWSTARR on Twitter, Blue Sky, and Instagram. And burbankmisfits.com. That says, or the misfiteffect.com that, just goes directly to the podcast and everything that we do. Jen, we wish you well, and we
You.
can't wait to see, see you start to get nominated for award for your content and
Aw,
everything.
I hope so. That would be awesome. And I honestly, I can't wait to hear about your flight.
I know.
Well, everybody be well, stay
I need
blessed.
to know.
We'll put it out there.
Yep. And we will see you
Okay.
all in the next one. Bye,
Awesome.
guys.